Okay, so you just learned your wife had been cheating on you. Maybe one of your friends saw her being flirty with another man. Or maybe you saw a suggestive email or text message on her phone. Whatever it might have been, you know in your gut that she's cheating on you. The only problem is, unfortunately, you don't have solid proof. What should you do then? Before anything else, let me say this. I'm sorry you're going through this. Realizing your own wife is seeing or sleeping with other men is, I don't know, it's soul-crushing. It ruins everything. So I know how you feel. At the same time, make no mistake. If you don't learn how to deal with infidelity in marriage, it will continue, and it may even get worse with time. So let's take care of it in today's video. The first thing you should do is to know the 3 options in front of you right now. Yup, at this point, you have 3 choices. 3 courses of action to choose from. I call them the good, the bad, and the ugly options. Let's start there. Before we continue, take a real quick moment to click the like button below. It'll help this video reach even more men with the same problem as you. And that way, we'll save more men and more marriages. After all, if we don't help each other, we're done for, right? So go ahead, give this video a quick like, and we'll move right on to the 3 options in front of you right now. Done? Great, thanks. So here are your good, bad, and ugly options. Let's start with the bad option, and it's also the most commonly chosen one of the 3, divorce. If you live in the United States, then you know how bad divorce can be for men. The laws are heavily skewed to favor the woman. And yes, even if it was her who cheated on you, after all's been said and done, she leaves your marriage with cash and prizes, shouldered by you, of course. So that's the bad option, and I don't recommend it for various reasons. Now for a quick poll. Have you ever gone through a divorce yourself? Type yes or no in the comments below just so I'll know. Thanks. Now let's move on. Let's talk about the ugly option next, and that's to ignore her cheating habits. Instead of doing something about her infidelity, you pretend like it never happened, and you act as though it won't happen again. Needless to say, you'll eventually get cuckolded. I don't know if there's anything uglier than that. Now, if you're okay with being cucked like that, then there's no point in watching the rest of this video. Thanks for stopping by, and you can skip to the next one. Now, if you're not okay with being a cuckold, and seriously, who would be, then you still have the good option left. And that is to recapture your wife from the other men in her life. Think of it this way. Right now, your wife is captured by another man or other men. By recapturing her, you'll make her turn away from her cheating ways and come back to you for good. Yes, it can be done, but only if you follow the tips in this video very closely. I'm about to teach you 2 techniques to use. The first technique is called the Inquisitor Three. You'll use it if your wife is feeling skittish or guilty about her misdeeds. The second technique is called the 2 can play technique. It's for when she's feeling self-righteous for cheating on you. I'll tell you about both techniques right after you take a moment to subscribe to this channel, if you haven't already, that is. Now, I won't kid you, these 2 techniques can be a bit controversial. Then again, if you've been watching my videos lately, you'll know it's par for the course. You want to save your marriage, right? And you'll do whatever it takes, even if it's controversial or politically incorrect, right? Then let's not waste any more time. Click subscribe if you haven't already, and then let's get to recapturing your wife for good. Go ahead and subscribe because I will wait here. Have you subscribed? Excellent. Welcome to the club. Now let me give you a brief backgrounder on the Inquisitor 3 and 2 can play techniques. They were first taught to me by Derek Rake, the famous mind control attraction coach. Derek is also the founder of famous Shogun Method. He told me that to recapture a cheating wife, you'll need to first do one thing, and that's to understand what's going through her mind right now. Once you know how she thinks and feels, then you can manipulate her to do what you want. And that includes coming clean, apologizing, and promising never to cheat on you again. So what goes through a cheating wife's mind? If she's being disloyal to you, she feels one of 2 things. 1. First, she might feel guilty about the whole thing. She might hate herself for falling to other men like that. It's just that the emotional rush is so great that she can't help herself. 2. And secondly, she might feel self-righteous. She might think she deserves to do what she wants, or that you deserve to be cheated on, for whatever reason. Now, how does your wife feel? If she shows the following signs, she might have stopped flirting and having sex with you, or she used to be vocally against the idea of infidelity, but now she's lukewarm or avoidant of the topic. Or maybe she's been desperately looking for new sources of fun and entertainment. Then she's probably feeling guilty. Just trust me on this. On the other hand, if she's been abrasive lately, loud, angry, or accusatory with you, or if she's suddenly happier, more attentive, and more into her duties as a wife and/or mother, or maybe she's actually hinted about divorcing, then she's feeling self-righteous. So what do you think? What is your disloyal wife feeling right now? Let's talk about each of the 2 states one by one. When she's feeling guilty, then that's your cue to use the Inquisitor 3 on her. This technique is a series of 3 steps, asked in the space of a single conversation. The ideal time to have this chat is right after you suspect she just met up with the man she's cheating with. The first question will confront her about her meetup. You might ask, "So, anything fun happened today?" After she answers your first question in any way, you move to the second step. You tell her a story, true or not, about an incident that resembles her meetup. You might say, "You were at that mall? That place always made me uncomfortable. It keeps reminding me of my friend Stan. He almost never went to that mall, but on the one time he was there, he found his wife in a coffee shop there, and she was kissing another man. It turned out she'd been cheating on Stan for months." And then, no matter how she responds to that story, you move on to the third step. Now, you ask her, "Isn't it crazy how some people can do that? They cheat on the ones they love and think they could get away with it?" And that's it. That's the Inquisitor 3. If she's feeling guilty about cheating, she'll crumble and confess at some point in your conversation. She'll apologize, and now you can demand your new terms for your marriage. Now, what if she doesn't confess? What if, after you use the Inquisitor 3, she's just, "Yeah, that's terrible," or "Are you implying something? What then?" Then it means she's not feeling guilty, and instead she's feeling self-righteous, and that's when the 2 can play technique comes in. It's simple enough. As the name implies, you go out and cheat on her too. Yup, I told you it would get controversial. If you want to keep the moral high ground, then avoid physically cheating with another woman. Instead, just emotionally cheat with her. Spend time, tell her your problems, flirt a bit here and there. In any case, the goal is simple: to get your wife to find out about your affair. When she accuses you of it, simply tell her, "I figured 2 can play your game." And from there, just wait until she folds first, she apologizes, and she asks for a compromise. And when that happens, congratulations! You've successfully saved your marriage. And that, my friend, is how to deal with a cheating wife. Now, you might be thinking, thanks Fredo, but is there something that's less controversial you can teach me? Well, sure there is. It's a different technique, and it'll take a bit more time to work, but there is. For that matter, if you're new to this channel, I suggest you use this technique first, even before the Inquisitor 3 or 2 can play. So what is it? It's a technique called fractionation. It's a way of communicating with your wife that slowly, steadily makes her feel addicted to you. And that's important. Addiction is way more powerful than just attraction, seduction, or even love. People fall out of love all the time, but when she's addicted to you, she'll never leave you, even if there were better men out there for her. Pretty good, huh? Much less controversial, but potentially much more effective. So how does it work? If you want to master fractionation today, and you should, then click the link at the end of this video. That link will take you to a special online masterclass on mind control. It's hosted by Derek Rake, my mentor and personal friend. He'll teach you everything you need to know about fractionation. After all, he was the one who wrote the famous Shogun Method. Ready to save your marriage? Ready to get your wife back? Ready to do whatever it takes? Then click this link now. I'll see you at the masterclass. Do it. Click the link.